Hello, Cook Cardinals. It's Mrs. Sylvester. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing well. Here is our morning message. Tuesday, March 19th, 2020. Dear Cook Cardinals, we've been talking a lot about mindsets lately. One of my favorite mindsets is an attitude of gratitude. I know that you appreciate all of your teachers at Cook, and I thought I would remind you to feel grateful to one of our specialists, Miss Zegda. Miss Zegda prepared you very well for this remote learning where you may find yourself using a computer more often. Do you recall Miss Zegda's reminders for healthy posture while at the computer? Even adults need to be reminded frequently of how to use the computer while keeping their bodies healthy. Let's look at some visuals from Ms. Zegda and reflect on how to feel good with good posture. Love your healthy teachers. P.S. I know you are also grateful to Mr. Stone, Mrs. Bartnick, Mrs. Schweitzer, and Mr. Beard. What life lessons do you remember learning from them? So posture, I think, is a life lesson. And usually as children, you already have great posture. And then over time, as we grow up, we lose our good posture if we're not aware of it. And this day and age, when we use technology more, we have a tendency to slouch. So let's look at some visuals to help remind us what we should do to have our best posture. So these are all from Ms. Zegda. I asked her to please share them with me so I could remind you. So thumbs up if you saw this one with Ms. Zegda before. Maybe you don't remember, but take a minute to look at it. The red X means not good, and the green check means it's good. So this is kind of like almost an X-ray vision picture at your backbone, also called your spine, and it has a natural curve to it, as we see here through these green circles depicting the spine, but it should not look like the letter C. So this is called a C spine, and that over time will cause pain in your body. You maybe have known some adults who say, oh, my back hurts, my neck hurts, and there can be certain injuries, but often it's because of our posture. So when we're at the computer, and I'm even trying my best right now to have your back aligned, and it is helpful too to have your chair give you some support, but not to slouch over with your shoulders too far forward. Okay, to just kind of feel normal, and of course taking lots of breaks will help you as well. Oh, one other tip about this that I know some students noticed. Think about where the computer screen is and your eye vision. So you can't see this, but my computer I'm using is a laptop, and I can move it. If it's down on my table, my head, I'd have to bend down to really see the screen. So instead, I get a stack of books, or in this case, I have a little couch cushion I'm using, a little pillow, and I prop it up. And now this way, I don't have to lean over to see the screen, but I can look straight ahead and hopefully keep that good aligned back. So I'll keep that up there, and let's look at the next one. So this looks like an adult woman, but it could go for a child also. We know that the green check is the best posture, and on this illustration we have a straight line as opposed to those circles. This picture is kind of like the last one, what is called a C-spine. But look at this first picture. Some people think that it's good to have your shoulders back. You might have even heard people say, oh, keep your shoulders back for good posture. But that is overdoing it, and that's not healthy for your spine and your body either. So it's almost like a backward C, but you just want a normal, straight aligned and feeling relaxed. You probably have good posture right now. You just want to work and be aware to keep it and not get into the slouch. And as I said, a part of it is taking good stretch breaks, not sitting down for so long. And I know that in school, teachers are really great about doing good brain breaks and movements, so make sure you're doing those as well. Okay, this looks comfortable, but it's not good for a long period of time. Can you tell this? We don't see like an x-ray vision picture here, but this person's spine is definitely curving, and we don't want it to curve. Now, certainly, if you need a break, you can go and lie down flat or lounge, but not for a longer period of working. So I would say he definitely needs a stretch break. All right, Ms. Zegda was really great about teaching you proper hand positioning. So even though we can move our hands in lots of ways, all the muscles in our hands and our arms are connected to the rest of our body and could cause pain even just from typing in the wrong position. So just like your spine should be in a straight line, think about that with your hands. The first picture has the hands typing, and we see that they are lined up with the rest of your arms. Holding them up too high is not good, and then resting them down on the table. I think that this is probably very common. I feel like I get into that position more often. So again, take a break and try to get the good alignment. Okay. Oh, and this is my absolute favorite. It is called Happy Dog. And I know many friends have a dog. And if you think about how a dog sits, do you ever see a dog really slouching like that? Or even slouching even more? Probably not, unless they're getting ready to lay down. But a dog usually sits with a straight spine, and that's how we should try to sit. Now, this is showing a younger child, but if you are sitting flat on the ground, try to have, Miss Zegda even taught you, they're called your sits bones, just like we say we sit down, having that back for a good support at the base of your spine. And this can be on the floor or in a chair. I'm thankful that at school or that at home, you don't have to sit down on the carpet as much unless you're sitting down at home, because children often get into the C-spine even while sitting crisscross applesauce. So it's important to keep that straight spine even while sitting down on the ground. And then this child hasn't put his sits bones back and is really slouched into what we call extreme sad dog. And this is kind of neat, just an illustration of the actual spine. I won't get into it, but it's kind of neat. If you're interested, I'm sure you could do some research about it. But Cardinals, we are very proud of you. We know that all this learning at home and doing more work on the computer is different. Hopefully you're enjoying some of it. I know some friends are still doing a lot of work on paper and pencil, which is great. And if you're sitting at a desk, it's the same type of thing. Sometimes we do bend over to write, of course, but good stretch breaks, and just be aware and kind of explore too. Walk around, talk to your parents and your family members about it. But good posture starts at a very young age, and I feel very grateful to Ms. Zegda, who not only teaches you so much about technology and using the computer, but about good posture. All right, Cardinals, have a great Tuesday and keep up your good work. See you soon.